The four types of sentence structures are simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, and compound complex sentence. And what we'll be focusing on today, that when you write your essay, how can you frame a simple sentence? That's actually easy and most of us do that. But how you can frame your compound and complex sentence? This compound complex sentence I'll be focusing on another class, but today specifically I'll be covering these two type of sentences. Coming to simple sentences. See, simple sentence is a sentence that has independent clause. Most of the time students get confused. Oh, okay, what does this clause means? Clause can be a sentence that gives a meaningful information. So it has independent clause or an independent sentence. What is independent? It means when you're reading that sentence, you can understand the meaning directly from it. You don't, that sentence is not dependent on anything. The sentence is complete with there should be subject, there should be verb. Other things are fine, but you need to ensure that your simple sentence should have a subject and a verb. It may have an object or two. It, as I said, it need to have subject and verb. Other things can come, that's fine. For example, technology is helping in improving global economic. Here your subject is technology and your verb is helping. So technology is helping. So that's your subject and verb. So object can be a global economy. So, but this sentence is complete. Ye sentence, if you read the sentence, the meaning is quite clear. Technology is helping in improving global economy. The next sentence is computers and mobile phones are helping global economy. Again, these are your subjects. They are helping global economy. Prevention is better than cure. So prevention and better than cure actually. So now let me tell you one more thing. These sentences that I have created keeping in mind your IELTS writing. I have not created sentences like she is eating, where she is a subject and eating is a verb, because these sentences will not help you in your IELTS writing. There are many sentences that you could find in the books or online, but please ensure that when you are getting trained for IELTS, you should try to look for examples that are IELTS specific. Okay. Now, these are the few examples of simple sentences. Technology is helping in improving global economy. Complete information. Computers and mobile phones are helping global economy. Prevention is better than cure. These are the same sentences that you just read, but there are three more sentences. There are two principal benefits of formal examinations. Complete information in just one sentence. Parents throughout the world are placing reading an important component. Sorry, as an important component, it should be there. Longer hours on screen leads to health disorder. So even though these are simple sentences, but yes, they are complete sentences because they're independent and they are giving meaningful information to you. Now, after simple sentences, we have compound sentences. And here where, our grammar gets tricky and we think that we will not be able to do, it's difficult. But if we understand it and keep it in our mind that when you're doing your essay writing, you will ensure that you have at least two compound sentences, you at least have two complex sentences in your essay writing. So compound sentences, what are compound sentences? It is formed by joining two or more simple sentences. Example, I'll go back to the simple sentences. Example, Technology is improving in helping in improving global economy. That's your one simple sentence. If there is one more sentence and then you combine these two sentences by using some word, not just a plus sign, then this becomes a compound sentence. So again, going to compound sentences. It is formed by joining two or more simple sentences. They are formed by using coordinating conjunctions. It means if I have to write some word here instead of plus sign, I have to use coordinating conjunctions. Now the trick is, what are coordinating conjunctions? Before I tell you what are coordinating conjunctions, let us quickly understand one more time that compound sentences are those sentences when you are giving two informations and these two informations are completely independent. It can be more than two also. And you combine these by using coordinating conjunctions. Simple example. Rahul loves to read. That's a complete sentence, that Rahul loves to read, because it has a subject Rahul and he loves to read. Read is a verb. Now I give you another sentence. Rima loves to cook. That is also a complete sentence. Rahul loves to read. And I tell you, okay, please make a compound sentence. So how we can simply do, we can write, but Rima loves to cook. We can also write, and Rima loves to cook. So these are okay, when you put but and, then it becomes two compound sentences. Sorry, two simple sentences are converted into a compound sentence. Now let me take up an example which is IELTS specific. For IELTS specific, if I have to use an example, I can use something like teachers help students to grow. Okay, teachers help students to grow or to learn also, you can change. Then there is a blank. I leave it for coordinating conjunction. Parents teach children good values. Now, if you see, teacher helps students to grow is a complete sentence, which is a simple sentence. Parents teach children good values. It is also a simple sentence. If I have to make it a compound sentence, I can simply write, but parents teach children good values. So this sentence I have created keeping in mind your IELTS writing. We will look at certain examples and we will also look what are coordinating conjunctions. Okay, it has independent clauses. Okay, it has independent clause. Independent clause, again, I said an independent sentence, a complete meaningful sentence. They are grammatically equal. One sentence and the other sentence, they are actually equal sentences. You can separate them also. We are just combining them so that we make a compound sentence. So independent clause plus independent clause. Looking at coordinating conjunctions. So coordinating conjunctions, these words for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. These are coordinating conjunctions, and the easy way to learn them is to simply say fanboys. Yes, it is simple. Fanboys are coordinating conjunctions. F stands for, and for we use when we have to give some reason. A stands for and, when you connect, like I have just done in last two examples. N is used for nor, when you have to say that neither of the choices are good or neither of the options are good. B we use when we have to mention, to give some contrast, like but. We have done, like I just gave some example that teachers help students to grow, but parents help them in learning good values. So that's a contrast between teachers and parents. O stands for or, Y stands for yet, which means if you want to mention so far or till now, yet she has not arrived. S stands for so. So is giving a reason or what it leads to, consequent. So coordinating conjunctions are fanboys. Please, it's easy to remember. F for, A for and, N for nor, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, and S for so. Ensure that you use one or two or three coordinating conjunctions in your IELTS writing. I'll show you a few examples now. These are few examples of compound sentences. Please take some time to read this. I'll just go through one and two. Computers are important. A complete sentence, a simple sentence, okay? Computers are important, but they can be dangerous too. So, but this is a complete information. This is a complete information. They is a subject here. Can be dangerous is a verb here. But when we combine these two sentences, I can combine with but. Similarly, education is a blessing. It must be considered necessary. It must be considered necessary is a meaningful sentence. And I'm combining but just by using and. Some people consider that pupils should study history as an important school discipline, which is a complete sentence that some people consider that people should study history as an important school discipline. But others argue that science and technology are more influential subjects. So again, use of and is shown here, but is shown here. Please read the other three sentences wherein I have mentioned yet, so, and for. Okay, now moving on. Now what I'll be doing, I'll be giving you exercise, and this exercise is matching the compound sentences. In one box, you have one set of compound sentence, oh, sorry, a simple sentence, and another box, you have the another set of simple sentences with coordinating conjunctions. So take some time. I'm putting a timer of 3 minutes, and I think that's really good enough. So I'm putting a time of 3 minutes in my watch. So please match, like first sentence matches to which another sentence in the another box. So as one matches to A, one matches to B. So please do it now. And you have to put your answers in the chat box and do not tell me. So just write down your answers in the chat box. I'll be sharing the correct answers after 3 minutes. Post your answers in the chat box. 1 more minute to go. Okay, I've started getting the answers in the chat box. Neha, your first is correct. Kulvinder, even your first is correct. Okay, now we stop here. 3 minutes are done. Now, sharing the correct answers with you, please ensure that you check your answers. And it's a good practice. No worries if you get it wrong. But gradually, please start putting compound sentences in your IELTS essay writing. And even you can put it into your letter writing or your report writing. Okay, this is the correct answer. EBDAC. So I have still answers coming in the chat box. It's EBDAC. Society is becoming increasingly disjointed and fragmented. So it's a complete sentence. As people spend more time online with people they have never met face to face. We have used the conjunction as in this. Second sentence, people have busy lives. So they have downloaded many applications on their mobile devices. Parents throughout the world are placing reading an important component for nurturing the child's imagination. Some people consider that people should study history as an important school discipline, but others argue that science and technology are more influential subjects. The change in policy will be applicable only to the middle and lower income groups, but people with higher pay will continue to consume junk food. So, what is important for you to understand simply in compound sentences, that you have to combine two simple sentences, but they should be related to each other, and using fanboys. Now, moving on to the more tricky part, which is complex sentence. Yes, complex sentence is tricky because we need to ensure that we understand English and we make a meaningful sentence, and then only you will be able to make complex sentence as well. Complex sentences have one or more dependent clause. Dependent clause means that it is an incomplete sentence, and it will be only complete if it has an independent clause. One thing is independent and the other thing is dependent. And if you combine both of them, then it becomes a complex sentence. These sentences have one or more dependent clauses or sentences and an independent clause. It can either start with independent clause. So you can either begin with independent clause plus your dependent clause, or it can either start with dependence in clause plus your independent clause, or a relative pronoun. You need to know what is a relative pronoun. Relative pronoun is generally used for a person specific, when not even just person, when you refer about a specific you're referring to someone, that's a relative pronoun. Now, they are formed by using subordinating conjunctions. Now, this is the most important part in complex sentence. Right now, we had done coordinating conjunctions. Okay, we had done coordinating conjunctions, and that was for compound sentences, and subordinating conjunctions for complex sentences. This is something that you really need to remember. Compound sentence is independent. Just a second. Is your independent sentence plus your independent sentence is, please ignore my writing because I have to use my mouse to do that. Independent sentence plus independent sentence is your compound sentence, whereas dependent sentence plus independent sentence is your complex sentence, or independent sentence plus dependent sentence is your, any vice versa, I've done that, is your complex sentence. Okay, now what are subordinating conjunctions? There is one easy way of remembering these subordinating conjunctions, which is on a white bus. Or if you cannot remember on, then please remember at least a white bus. A white bus. So if we have to just go through what are these, only if, N is for now, that, or nevertheless, or nonetheless. A is for although or after. Now, white is an important part. You should always remember this. While, whereas, when, which. H is for however. I is for in spite, in case. T is for that, till, though. E stands for even though, even if. B stands for because, unless and until, and S stands for since. So please remember, subordinating conjunctions, white bus, and coordinating conjunctions are fanboys. They usually come at the beginning of dependent clause. So wherever your dependent sentence is there, you write it before that. The relative pronouns are who, which, that, where, and whose. Most of the time, among all these subordinating conjunctions, the most commonly used are which, because, that, whereas, however, and although. These are most commonly used conjunctions, and I have seen students, I have seen online that when you're making your complex sentence using these conjunctions, it gets into a very good sentence actually. So which, because, that, whereas, however, and although. Now let's look at certain examples of complex sentences. Okay, this image I have taken it from E2 language. Okay, it's good to tell the source, not because it's not made by me, but it was a good information where what they have done is they have simply, categorized your coordinating conjunctions. Example, if you want to refer to some time period like before and after, this happened, now it is this. So you can, these coordinating conjunctions, sorry, subordinating conjunctions you can use. And for contrast purpose, where you're giving some comparison, you can use these. If you're giving, mentioning to some reason, you can use these. And for conditions, provided that, even if, you can use these. So it was a very good explanation in a simple and a short way, simple and easy way. So, and it's quite sorted. So you can even use these and keep it in your mind when you are referring to time, contrast, reason, and conditions, which coordinating conjunction or subordinating conjunction you can use. Coming to few examples of complex sentences. Children often play video games, an independent clause, rather than interacting with their parents. So here, rather than interacting with their parents is your dependent clause. Many people are dreaming to go abroad, although it is an expensive affair. So it is an expensive thing, but still people are thinking to go abroad. Although living in an independent house has immense benefits, some people prefer to stay in apartments. All the bold words are your conjunctions for complex sentence. While many children play computer games, others prefer sports. Cars causes air pollution because their engines emit harmful gases in the air. Building wider roads can solve traffic congestions, which is a serious problem in major cities because it allows traffic to move more easily. Now, please understand that when you're giving a complex sentence, your one information is entirely complete and the other information is actually supporting information to the first information. So the supporting is a dependent clause. This is an exercise for you. You need to select the correct subordinating conjunction. From these three sentences, I have put three subordinating conjunctions, and which do you think is the right one? So please do this one. Like, people will start the intake of healthy food. And the next dependent sentence is leads to better and healthy life. So which is the right subordinating conjunction that should fit there? Which leads to better and healthy life, although leads to better and healthy life, or till leads to better and healthy life? Giving you 1 minute to do this. Okay, I've already got the answers in the chat box, which are actually good. I think everyone got it corrected. Okay. Let's look at the correct answers now. More answers coming in. Okay. People will start the intake of healthy food, which leads to better and healthy life. The advent of technological era requires researchers, graphic artists, coders to meet ever-changing demand of staying upgraded. The advent of technological era, however, requires researchers, graphic artists, and all that. Parents are the best teachers. Please do not mark on the screen. Okay, done. Parents are the best teachers. Since children undervalue them or that children undervalue them, the right answer is even though children undervalue them.